What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great day as always. If you guys haven't already subscribed, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So today we're going to be turning my WJ front bumper from this into this. So as you guys can see, it looks way better afterwards. Free mod to do yourself. Super simple. Took 15 minutes maybe. There's really minimal cutting needed. And you're not really going to have to relocate anything or change anything of the setup. So with that being said, let's head out to the garage. We'll get all the tools needed, get set up. I'll show you guys what we're going to cut, how we're going to do it. We'll go through the process and we'll get that front bumper cut up. So while we're out here cutting up the other side of the fenders, if you guys didn't see the fender cut video, I'll link it down below. But we cut the fenders on my WJ. Just have to come back through and clean it up a little bit. Turned out great, bought us enough room to have the 37s under there, no problem. But I also figured let's cut the bumper and make it a little more aggressive. So we're going to cut out basically where the fog lights are on both sides. You'll be able to see straight through to the tire, the suspension, all that stuff. It'll look a lot better. Another thing is we won't be cutting any metal out of here really, because we'll be clearing all of that. So like this stuff will be above where we're cutting and everything. Basically going to cut along this line, up under here, and down this line. Remove the fog lights basically, and we should be good to go, honestly. So I'm going to go ahead, grab the angle grinder, get the cutting on this side, then we'll mimic it on the other side. So as you guys can see, fog light came down. It's just being held on by a little piece of plastic up there. So I'm gonna go ahead and unclip these, and I'm actually gonna tuck this wiring up in there. That way in the future, I'll be able to wire up some light pods and hopefully run them to the same wiring. So the fog light switch inside the car will be the switch for the light pods. I think that'd be super clean and super cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove the pin from the fog lights, and then we'll get that tucked up away, probably just zip tie it up there somewhere, and get this side taken out. And I'll give you guys a full before and after, since we still have the other side on and this side cut. All right, so this side is out, and as you guys can see from the front, much more aggressive look, looks 1,000 times better in my mind. I might actually come back through and curve that up to meet the fender there. I think that'd be super clean if we can figure out how to get that angle correct. But this is the after, and as you guys know, this is the before. A lot bulkier look, and you don't see as much. So we're going to repeat the process on this side, get that side taken out just to look like that, and I think it'll look great. The only thing that you had to do down here was the little, I don't even know what this is, it's just a thin piece of metal. It might be like a skid plate. If it is, it's a terrible skid plate. I just bent that up out of the way so you can't see it from the front. I'm going to come back through and clean up these edges, grind them all down and everything, so that way they're all flat. None of this little plastic flake on the side or anything. But this looks 10 times cleaner in my opinion. Go ahead and comment down below if you agree with that. The Jeep honestly looks way taller on this side than that side with just cutting this little piece off. So I'm going to go ahead, repeat the process on that side, get the whole bumper looking the same. So both sides are now cut. So as you guys can see from the front, you can see so much more of the tire. You can see part of the suspension. It just looks way more aggressive. I have to trim a little bit more on the bottom side here, just because that side I cut a little bit farther in than on this side. Not a huge deal at all, but as you guys can see, this looks 10 times better. So directly from the front, you're going to be able to see the new springs, your sway bars, all that kind of stuff, cool suspension stuff, much more your tire, and it just looks way better for a free mod you can do. Clears a bunch of the plastic up too, so that way if you do take it off-roading with your factory bumper, you're not going to hit nearly as much on rocks or anything like that, so it's a better approach angle, and I think it looks 10 times better. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this new setup. Well, not really setup, just new design on the front bumper. Looks way taller now too, actually, just because you see so much more of the tire. Obviously it's not taller, but cutting some material out from the bottom just basically makes it look like the body's a little higher than what it was before. I think it looks great. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next one.